We just turn this down time. I'm thinking about making a video for beginners, like tips for beginners, because my friend is starting the game after Christmas and I want to just help him out. So, just some tips. If you're a ghoul, if you want to play as a ghoul, you can start off with 4 Kogane. Just Rin Keiku, Ko Keiku, Yu Keiku, and Bai Keiku. There's no point in reading what they do, because it's better that you just experience it, and I have. So this one isn't gonna be your first choice. I think the Ko Keiku would be best for a beginner, just because it has a block and decently high damage pool. So I'm going to start off with a Ko Keiku and just go on to a random mission. Well, first of all, actually, to make your life a lot easier, try and do all of the main story, and that means just main story. I would actually just do all of it, do every side story as well, because there's not a lot. It stops here. No, I lied. But it's better to just get it done now. Learn that the hard way. So yeah, let's say we're at the point where we've completed every story mission there is, side and main. You are gonna find the game a lot easier to grind on now. So we're gonna start with Ko Keiku, and there are skills in the game which are completely necessary. There's nothing else more important on this game than skills. And the reason why is because you want to try and get attack and HP increase. Just ignore me, because obviously I'm gonna have a lot more stats than you guys. So I have a lot. So I've been playing a lot longer. But HP and attack, I'll bring this onto a normal game. Actually, I'll give myself baby skills. This. Let's say I've done one mission as a goal. Now, my honest recommendation is that you don't use a ghoul. Like, you don't use your custom ghoul when you sign up. Like, these are just a lot better. And I'm going to use a crap team. So, I'm going to try and complete this mission with a really bad Kagine, really beginner skills, but I am level 175. So there is a bit of that. I'm just going to give you general tips for playing the game and like how to fight. So already I have quite a lot of HP. Like, actually quite a lot. It's going to take a bit of work, but for these ones where they only have like guns, or if they're wearing full body armor and like a knife, save your stamina when there's other people around. But like these, it's just them. So you can take cover. If you run and then press R1, you can run jump. And in midair, you can press square and slam to the floor. It does cost a little bit of stamina though. For this mission specifically, you want to climb up here, just because the CRC gas, it weakens you and it's going to diminish your stamina meter. And all you have to do is just come up here, kill this one, and do your stamina. Not stamina, get rid of the CRC guys. Luckily, we haven't fought armor. Usually easier. Anyway, follow-up attacks. If you do that, you get 1 HP. But a very, very common mistake with new players that I see is that when you're fighting a mini-boss, look, their HP is red. If a mini-boss's HP is red, that means they're going to take a lot more lethal damage, and they are going to be staggered. Now, you can follow up and do more HP. So for him, what I'm going to do is attack as much as I can. Okay, now he's staggered. I'm not going to instantly follow up. I'm going to get him low. If I didn't kill him then, and it was just on a sliver of HP, I would have follow up attacks then. You really want to milk the amount of time you have with that, because it's so valuable. And a lot of new players, they just follow up whenever they can. Do not. You don't really want to follow up attack if you're struggling at the very least. Like, the less, the better. Anyway. So, there are counters to different card game. I would say UK GHOUL is a good counter to this, because as you can see, the long range of my block is quick. Anyway, speaking of my actual card game, the triangle is going to be a little slash. It's going to do a lot. It's going to take a lot of stuff over. But if you can hold it, you'll charge up and you'll move forward. So you always want to have a bit of movement on this game. My block is can actually be used as a counter. So if they do, I'll show you what I mean. You have a limited amount of time before you can actually release a counter. But these are health packs for ghouls. Just if you're low on health, eat them. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here. So I'm gonna hold block, and the second he shoots, I'm gonna let go, and then I'm gonna counter. It's just good. It's an easy way to get more damage, right? Can do it again. We are doing quite a lot of damage, so I'm a little concerned because I remember struggling. Okay, so these bosses, where it gives you a little cutscene, you want to be very, very cautious with them. Because, one thing about this card game, whenever you counter, it has a higher stance to stagger your enemy, so you can use that to your advantage. Anyway, they typically take a lot less damage than anyone else. So, you want to get a lot of space between them and you, where aiming and shooting comes into play. Despite it not doing a lot of damage, it's very valuable to get as many shoots as you can in the combo, because you really just want to prolong that time before they can fight back, by doing as much damage as you physically can. Okay, messed up. So, over here, I don't need to explain this, you've seen it, I'm not that dumb. But the bullet trick I found is that if you just don't move and tap X, you can evade backwards. And if you do it multiple times, then you shouldn't take too much. You shouldn't take anything. So yeah, if there's an enemy with a HP bar, they're going to drop it. Very good rewards. Always go for that. If you're feeling like you can't do it though, completely fine, just go. No one's gonna judge you. No one cares. You're here to have fun, alright? Enjoy the game however you want. Now, if you're doing this mission, be careful, if you're like very low level and you take a lot of damage, then you're gonna struggle to live on this. Because a lot of them are gonna come out of it. But later on, you're gonna love this level, like I do, because you're gonna get so much points. Which makes it simultaneous with your skills. You're gonna level up really fast. So yeah, just keep them back, push them back. As you can see, I can't enter here, but if you use like your triangle and your circle skill, if the circle does do damage, you can hit them if they're close. So yeah, you kind of want to get away from these. Hit them, move back, and shoot. Oh, if you press R1, you can lock onto that enemy, which is incredibly useful. Always lock onto an enemy you want to focus on. It's really self-explanatory. And don't be afraid to just skip a bunch of enemies. Alright, you don't need to fight every single person on the map. So these investigators with the whip, they can stun you. They will start just choking you. Can't do anything unless you like tap square really quickly. Square, or my allies hit him a little and move on. And then he let goes of his grip. So just really, I would say go for everyone without a shield. Because you do want to get as many Queen K points. Queen K, just investigators have, and I'm pretty sure will always be meta. I don't want to be like that guy, but it is distinctly different. You're going to struggle a lot more, and honestly, they're just not as fun. Investigators is really fun to use. You can do a lot of damage. It's just, let's call a fight. The game really like favoritizes investigators. So here, I guarantee if you're beginning and you're not that good at the game, you're going to struggle. So just leave them. Leave this phase. Skip past them. Everyone. So there's not a lot for me to really talk about now because I'm kind of showing you how to upgrade yourself and what that actually can do. Oh, a good tip. As you can see, I have my rage mode because my awakening is full. Never use that unless you're actually fighting a big boss near the end of the mission, or if you just know like the priority of some bosses, then don't go for them. Okay? So for example, when I was fighting Juzo earlier, that would have been more acceptable for me to use my awakening. Rage mode, I'm just going to call it, rather than fighting one of these investigators. Okay? But not even, they're just members of the CCG. They're just too easy. Yeah, some people can break your block, so do not entirely rely on that. Very good though. But ultimately, the Kagune you choose will depend on your playstyle. So if you work best with a more glassy build and you don't want to be in the direct line and just stay away, let your allies do all the work, then choose UK Ghoul. But if you feel like your team isn't as good as you are, and you're not going to get the job done unless you take action, then use Kopeku or 5KP. Honestly, the Rinkeku argument isn't that good unless you have good skills. Like, for beginners, I would say it's honestly pretty crap. I wouldn't use it, ever, as a beginner. I never did. But now that I have the max skills for it, even just the beginner one, it is pretty good, pretty damn good. I mean, I was able to do 1 million damage on hard mode. 4 million damage on hard mode. And at the end of this battle, which is on normal, the easiest difficulty you can do, I'll show you just how much damage you can do. Just to put into perspective how good that truly is. So, instead of going for characters in this game, you really just want to go for skills. I know I said go for actual playable characters rather than your custom character. But just with how much potential these guys have, it's best not to. Now, obviously I'm finding this incredibly easy, probably because my team probably, I think levels do increase your stats, I'm not 100% sure. But if it does, then that's probably why I'm finding this so easy, because my allies are incredibly over-leveled for this. But just me, in general, I just know how movement works. Yeah, speaking of that, movement is key for this game. The more you understand movement, the more you can progress and find this easy. Just one thing, don't give up. When you play this game, you are going to want to give up after a month of playing. It is really difficult. I mean, this is my second account, because my first got corrupted, but I've been playing this for nearly 5 years, roughly, top of my head. I'm not even a max level. Now, granted, I should be way over max level, because of at both my accounts, but still, it is difficult. Like, earlier on today I was recording myself trying to do some missions and just get a new skill. I was recording it for nearly 3 hours. It was 2.5 hours and I didn't get closer at all. It is a hard grind. So yeah, when you're getting ganged up on, just focus on blocking. Yeah, as you can see, I am taking a lot of damage. One thing I don't recommend is your skills. Just increasing your HP as far as you can. It's not that important. Now, a more balanced build, yeah, 100% go with that. So you want to the best build will have a lot of defense, HP and attack, obviously. Even if it's just 15% defense, attack and HP for all of them, it isn't that bad, it's pretty good. Now I'm just going to complete the mission, because I don't really need to. But typically, Eto or Sachi is going to spawn here, and both of those characters are high priority to using your Awakening. So if I can get one of them to spawn, well, if I can get Eto to spawn, because I'm not too fussed about Sachi, yeah, it doesn't matter. I would have used my Rage Form by then. So yeah, just 700k. So you see, I've been killing Juzo, Akira, all these people. They're gonna give me shards, which I can then upgrade their Kagune for, their skills. Sorry, I've been thinking about showing you what happened if I... Yeah, look, let me just show you the downside in increasing my HP as much as I can. It's not good to do this. It's pretty funny. I'll give you that. I find it funny. There's no point in doing it. Sorry. Ooh. This is the most HP I can possibly equip on here, in this character. Show you. Yeah, look. That is a lot of HP, but I can't even one-shot these investigators, the weak ones. There's no point in doing this. You might as well just increase your attack. So now then, for investigators, because there are a lot more missions that have investigators, use your Quinks. Now one thing you need to note for using a Quinks is that you're not going to be using the Quinke skill. Every Quinke has certain skills, so for this one it's circle, it creates a Kagune pillar. But if I was to use it on here, I couldn't, because it's being overrode by my Kagune. So you really just want to go for one that can increase your stats. That's what I was talking about earlier. Look these stats down here. Health, attack, defense, and attack. Just really balanced. I'll just show you my stats real quick. Outfits don't do anything. Don't worry about them. Unless you just want to look better. But yeah, I do pretty decent damage with my Quinks. Oh yeah, I'm using a Kagune that isn't given out for free. The Kagune for Quinks are exactly the same starter ones for the ghouls. The ghoul class. But yeah, look, I should be able to do a little spin, but I use my Kagune instead. This should be my second, the last attack. See, I take no damage and I have a lot of HP anyway. You also can't use the Kagune's ult, you just use your Quinkes. So, anyway. when you unlock these, the normal ones, the good ones, then you want to run Toga. It's just, even just ignoring my skills, I'm not thinking of them right now. It's just really good Kagane. You have very, very quick attacks, a lot of damage, it's just real good. So, now I'm going to give you custom builds for beginners. Toga, you want to give 2 increasing your damage, 1 increasing your stamina efficiency, and you can choose if you want the other one. Oh, that's a good one. This is good as well. I'm gonna equip that. So that's gonna be your GHOUL as a beginner. For your regular investigator, I am going to recommend this is your main, and if you can, either this one or this one as your secondary. But we're gonna go with this one. As your ranged, just any will do. They're all pretty good. The only one I would say is bad is this one. Very, very boring, anticlimactic. Clinks. Obviously this Kagane, sorry. Just any knife. Any knife goes with it. So yeah, that's all.